Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. You are about to experience New York's most puntastic competition, the Punderdome, where New York City's best punsters compete for your adulation as expressed through the human clapometer, and the right to be crowned champions and take home unique as seen only on TV appliances. And now, let's welcome the hosts of the Dome, self-proclaimed Rodney Dangerfield impersonator Fred Firestone, and his alleged daughter, comedian Jo Firestone.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Punderdome. This is Punderdome number 120. So we're so excited you're here to celebrate with us. We started the Punderdome, my daughter and I did, in May 2011. And we were in New York City for 9 years until March of last year. And we catered just to New York City punters. Well, because of the pandemic, we were forced to go virtual. And believe it or not, now we are no longer New York's comedy pun show, but we are the Globe's comedy pun show. Excited to tell you tonight, we have punters, champion punters from around the freaking world. Talking about the UK, talking about Australia, talking about Malaysia. So put your seatbelt on. It's going to be a crazy, wild show. Before I get going, I want to point out that we know these are difficult times and for a lot of people, and we just hope that the Punderdome is a source of levity in these times of challenge. So anyway, I want to tell you a couple basic things about the Punderdome. For the most part, the topics we're going to go over today come from the Punderdome card game and the Punderdome expansion packs. Okay, so that's what we're we pun from these two items. We also, a key thing to the Punderdome is that who decides who wins. If you go to a conventional pun competition, you've got a PhD in linguistics who waxes on who's the best punner. We don't believe that stuff. From the beginning, we've always believed that we the people should decide who wins the dome. And our first vessel was the human clapometer, calibrated, of course, to discern level of audience applause. Well, at this point in time, we're still unable to figure out how to make the human clapometer work on Zoom, but we've got the next best thing, and that is voting. So after every round, we're going to ask you, the audience, to vote. Who wins that round, who goes on to the next round. So we need your audience to really focus on who you like, have a chance to vote, and be part of the process. I want to tell you the key main event is our all-star tournament of Pun Champions, again, from around the world. We're all around the world. What's interesting, you'll find, is that we have people that are starting the show at 7 o'clock Eastern. We've got people from LA, it's 5 o'clock their time. We got, again, people from the UK, it's midnight their time. We got a pun champion from Malaysia, it's 8 a.m. his time, and we have a pun champion from Australia, it's 11 a.m. on the 5th his time. So we're all over the freaking place. The tournament of Pun Champions, we've got 12 of the best punners in the world, and we're going to give them a 2-minute opportunity to think through a topic they haven't heard of before, and then they'll have an opportunity to do their pun stand-up. So, and then you will vote who goes on. All right. So anyway, that's our main event. Before we get to the main event, I'd like to go to a preliminary event, and that is the Dome Pun Battle Royale. Let me explain what this is about. We're going to bring on 6 punters who've earned the right to pun in front of you, earned the right to be in the virtual show. And we're going to put up a topic, and they're going to have 2 minutes to pun on the topic. It's a free-for-all. It's literally a battle royale. After the 2 minutes, we're going to turn the clock off, and you're going to vote who wins the prize for winner of Pun Battle Royale. At this point in time, I want to introduce the contestants. Now, let me say this. The contestants either have won a contest on Facebook, and we have those every week. So if you're out there and want to do the Dome virtually, you have an opportunity to do that. These folks either have won a contest on Facebook, or they are celebrity punters, Twitter celebrities that we've recruited. They rock Twitter, and we're very excited to get some celebrity punters in here tonight to be part of our Pun Battle Royale. Our first contestant is a winner of the pun contest on Facebook. Give it up for iPun Pros. Come on down, iPun Pros. Welcome, buddy. Our second contestant also, he is a winner of the Punderdome Pun Contest, Dome DeLuise. All right. These guys are ready to go, man. And our third contestant is the Fundamentalist, also a winner of the Punderdome Facebook contest, the Fundamentalist. Welcome, buddy. And our fourth contestant is also a winner of the Punderdome Pun Contest, Pandora's Box. All right, you guys ready? All right, so we've got 4 contestants who actually won these pun contests on Facebook. Congratulations, guys. You are now in the big time, such as it is. Welcome, we're glad you're here. The next 2 contestants are Twitter pun celebrities. First, I'd like to bring on contestant number 5, Punctuation Mark. Let me tell you about this guy, guys. Again, welcome, Punctuation Mark. For the last 12 years, he's been punning it up on local news as a news anchor, but now he's taking, pardon me, a commercial break. You can find him on Twitter at Mark Taylor, punting from Phoenix, Arizona, Punctuation Mark. And our final contestant is also a Twitter pun celebrity, Punder Woman. Come on down, if you would. Punder Woman, very good, thank you. All dressed in the Punderdome shirt. Now, I asked Punderdome Woman for an introduction, and this is what she gave me. My mom, she said she had a pun in the oven when she had me. I've always loved puns and even created a freelance gig for myself. Knows nothing for a freelance gig for myself. Knows nothing as the punsultant. Excuse me, the punsultant. Did I get that right? The punsultant. Love it or hate it, it's my thing, and I'm happy to share with anyone who will listen for better or for ready. Wait for it. For words. You can find her on Twitter at Amanda Salas, AMNDASALAS. Punning from California, Wonder Woman. All right, guys, here we go. Now I'm going to give you a topic, as you know. We're going to have 2 minutes on the clock. It's a free-for-all. No two in a row. We're going to go for 2 minutes, and we're going to ask the audience who wins the round. All right, and wins the prize chosen especially for you. As you'll see, there's 2 minutes on the clock. All right, 2 minutes on the clock. The topic for the Punderdome Battle Royale is the 50 states. The 50 states. Let's go.
If you wanted me to do puns, just Nebraska and I'll deliver.
I was telling my friend Dakota, I hope things don't go south, Dakota.
Well, there's 3 things guaranteed in life: puns being funny, death, and Texas.
A little drafty up here. It's Arizona in my upstairs.
When it comes to puns, I just got to be a flow rider.
I don't eat one thing at a time. My ass to choose sets of things at a time.
This is bordering on really difficult, actually.
I saw a woman with at a conference without the tag. I didn't know her name, but I'll ask her. Alaska.
Oh, I've been hit. Oh, but they didn't get any of my vital organs.
Wait, can you guys hear me? Oh, hi. Oh, hi-oh.
I've been doing so much laundry lately. I've just been washing tons.
Sorry.
No.
I rigged up rigged up a fake weather vane on my roof using some office supplies. It's a pencil vane, yeah.
Yeah, is it my turn? Because I'm just gonna go Michigan and again, Michigan and again.
You know why they don't? They have most heart transplants in Oregon is because everybody in the state is an organ donor.
Yeah.
But, hey, you guys know what the opposite of the ceiling is, right? The floor, duh.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about the new Star Wars character, Menace Yoda?
Yeah, I have heard about him, actually. He's my main man.
Oh,
I'm so ill annoyed with this category.
I can go or
man.
Utah? I don't know.
I don't eat my vegetables, miss. I sip peas.
Actually, I have a lot of mice in my apartment lately. I have a lot of.
All right, we're gonna give it. You keep going, guys. 30 more seconds.
All these guys, excuse me, I'm the only 10 I see. Okay.
They're making instruments out of white vegetables. They're called cauliflower. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was telling myself, I was telling my friend George, I was like, George, you got to do some more puns. Georgia?
I'm glad we've all been able to participate in this. I feel very united.
Yeah, we got to be careful with all this wind energy before we know it. Arizona.
Oh, why would you say that?
This is misery. It's misery.
I know we're almost done, but I'll ask you a question. Who's winning?
Right round. All right, here we go, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, our audience, you need to vote for the one person you think won the title of the Pun Battle Royale. All right, so, but you're going to vote by the number. So, you vote for number 1. Be aware of the number, guys. iPun Pros.
Hey,
Number 2, Dome DeLuise.
Please, I need this.
Okay. Number 3, the Fundamentalist.
Hey.
Again, we'll vote. The vote will come up in just a bit. Number 4, Pandora's Box. Number 5, punctuation mark.
Hello.
Or number 6, Punder Woman. All right, guys, we're going to put the voter up. Let's vote him up, guys, and you guys do some dancing.
Out of the way.
All right, 5 more seconds. All right, guys, excellent job all the way around. The winner for dome number 120, our Dome Pun Battle Royale is Punder Woman. Punder Woman, very good. Thanks everybody for participating. Great job all the way around. Punder Woman, if you could stay on the stage for me, if you would, please. Punder Woman, very good.
Thanks, guys.
Punder Woman, you have won, if you will. Get ready. This is what your prize is. Ready? Very good. You have won the calendar, the pun calendar from the Punderdome. It is 2021. Now, if you'd like, Punder Woman, let me explain this to you. You can keep the prize, or you can trade it in for the opportunity to play Can You Beat a Dome Champ? Now, let me explain what that means, all right? I want to give you full disclosure. It means that I will send you a topic. I will message you a topic, and you'll get 30 minutes to contemplate what should be puns on the topic. Now, you can't get any assistance, any virtual assistance, any human assistance. You'll have 30 minutes to prep. After the first 2 preliminary rounds, you'll have seen all the punters. You'll come on, that's about 30 minutes, and you'll choose the Punderdome champ you think is the lowest hanging fruit to go one-on-one against. Now, let me explain something to you. You'll have 30 minutes prep. You know how much prep that the Punderdome champ will get? Like nothing, zero, nothing. You'll go one-on-one for 2 minutes. Now, I need to tell you this. Having done this a lot of years, we find that there's a correlation between those people that take on the Punderdome champs and the degree of emotional distress they experience in the short term. So I want you to be an educated consumer. Do you want to keep the calendar, or do you want to take on the Punderdome champ?
Fred, I am a cancer survivor, so there's nothing I'm afraid of. Let's bring it on.
Okay, it's done. All right, very good. All right, so I just want to make you aware we're going to send you backstage, and I will then chat it up. I will send you the topic. You'll have about 30 minutes, and then we're on your honor system. No assistance from the internet, from anyone, just on your own. All right?
You got it.
Very good. All right, Punder Woman. We'll see you in about a half an hour. As soon as, if you would, chat me back that you've received it and you're good to go. All right?
Okay, you have my digits?
Oh, I've got it in the chat. I'm going to, in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks.
See you a little bit. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Punderdome Tournament of Champions. And I'm really excited. We got champions from all over the freaking world here. In the first round, I want to bring on the most decorated punter at the O'Henry Pun-Off over the years, has the most medals. A great pleasure to have him, the Quip Monk from Los Angeles. Give it up for the Quip Monk.
Hi, everybody.
Wonderful. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you.
The second contestant, he's from the UK. Actually, he made an amazing video, was on Britain's Got Talent, and he slayed on that show. Amazing. Luckily to have for the first time, first Punderdome, voyage for another pun bites the dust. Welcome. The next contestant is a one-time Dome champ. He's been punning at the Dome, actually in New York, I'd say 3 or 4 years. Give it up for Punce DeLeon. The next contestant is a one-time Dome champ. She has a sister that is other dome champ. They're twins, I think, or I don't know, maybe it might be the same person. I'm not quite certain. Give it up for the other pun. Where are you, the other pun? The other pun. Where are we? The other pun. There you are. Good. There you are. Good.
The other pun.
Are you the other pun or are you the other one?
Other pun.
Whatever. Okay, good. And now, welcome. I want to bring up a four-time Punderdome champ. I have to tell you, of the last 4 domes, she's won 3 of them. They did one she didn't win, she didn't participate in. Give it up. She's super hot now in terms of dome winnings. Lexi Kahn. And the final contestant is a 19-time dome champ, number 3 on the all-time leaderboard, dating back to May 2011. Give it up for the Daft Pun.
Woohoo!
All right, guys, real quickly, where are we punning from? Just call out. Welcome, Daft Pun. Equipment, where are you punning from, buddy?
Pasadena, California.
All right, welcome. And another pun bites the dust.
From England.
England, right? Good. Punce, where are you punning from?
I am in New York City.
New York City. The other pun.
Jersey. New Jersey.
Jersey, good. Jersey, Lexi.
I'm in Washington, D.C.
Wonderful. Welcome. And we have finally Daft Pun. Where are you?
New York
from
as
now?
well.
All right, very good. Welcome, guys. Good. All right, I'm going to give you the topic. You have 2 minutes on the clock. You know the rules, though, right? No digital assistance, no human assistance, no assistance whatsoever. Work on your pad. And when the 2 minutes is up, got to put the pen down, all right? The topic for the first round is parenting and babies. Either or. So you can write on parenting, you can write on babies, or you can join the two, all right? Parenting or babies. All right, at this point in time, we have 2 minutes on the clock. I'd like to introduce Insta Grammar, if you will. Insta Grammar, come on down. Insta Grammar is an official Punderdome paradise. Dating back to what year?
Dating back to 2015.
2015. I should say a Punderdome paradise extraordinaire. So what's your parody on tonight going to be?
So tonight it's going to be a parody of Mama Said There'll Be Days Like This.
All right, let's do it. Welcome.
Punderdome, there's no game like this where the crowd picks, hosted by Fred. Punderdome, there's no game like this, a game I wouldn't miss, it's stuck in my head. The last round's topic was an abyss, yeah, but nothing would come to mind. I almost wrote my last check with my doc was void, but my round ran out of time. But I'm not worried, cause Punderdome, there's no game like this where the crowd picks, hosted by Fred, hosted by Fred, hosted by Fred. Punderdome, there's no game like this, a game I wouldn't miss, it's stuck in my head. Feeling cramped on these streets every day, yeah. I could do with some Motown, but I'll stay in so I don't harm any. I'll play music safe and sound, and I'll have fun because Punderdome, there's no game like this where the crowd picks, hosted by Fred, hosted by Fred, hosted by Fred. Punderdome, there's no game like this, a game I wouldn't miss, it's stuck in my head. And if you're feeling down on Valentine's, borrow this, you are not alone. A place of love and loving words awaits every month at Punderdome.
Right, all right. Excellent. Okay, 1 second. We have a little technical difficulty here. All right, okay. All right, 1 second. All right, so we're going to go at 90 seconds, guys. We'll have 90 seconds to engage the crowd in your pun stand-up routine. And we're going to start with contestant number 1. is Punce DeLeon. Punce DeLeon, 90 seconds on the clock. Let's do it, buddy.
Wow, I guess this is new for me. I was just trying to figure out where I was going with this. I'm still kind of toddling around right now, but you know what? It's good to be here. I feel like I wish the pandemic had kind of stopped and we could travel, because I feel like the south of France could be Nice. We're thank you for that. There's I feel like there's a big kind of thing right now. There's like these parties that have a lot of like pink or blue. My friend Jennifer has one, because she's always trying to really kind of like make a big thing about what she's doing next. There's a lot of Jenner reveals. But of course, that's only, for the beginning part of your life. It's really your born identity, which is, but there's a lot of action in that. Once I moved into this apartment. I live in New York City, and everything is really, really small. So I'm trying to get clean, but all I have is a baby shower. So that's about it. I feel like I'm going to go outside right now, maybe try and get a bagel, open something up on Sesame Street, and see how that is. Kind of tag along with some fish, maybe go to school. And because you know what, I just like walking up and down. I'm a stroller.
All right. Contestant 2, Lexi Kahn.
Oh, baby. This is a tough topic. I'm glad I'm surrounded. I think the clock might be off. I'm glad I'm surrounded by my fellow peons here. I know we all have different styles. There is a vast difference between the types of puns that we all make. But, I think we can all get along, because from what I remember when things were in person, at least if memory serves, we all do get along, right? So I'm going to tell a little story of how my parents met. This is not true, but for this purpose, it is. For this purpose, they're named Bill and Ivy. Let's just say my mom was a firefighter, and my dad picked her up by saying, "Oh, thank you for your cervix." But my mom was like, well, he seems nice. I can't let him pass a fire without, talking to me, right? So he asks her out. He says, "Are you hungry? Can I buy you a meal?" And she says, "Oh no, sorry, I just ate." And then she kicked herself for not accepting the date. Basically, IVF'd it all up. And she was surprised that he was so forthcoming with his intentions, because generally, as some of us know, relationships give menopause. I can't, it's not time, I think it was at 1:30, but okay.
All right.
I'll just stop there then.
Good. Contestant number 3, Clipmunk.
Well, I was having trouble with my lady, so I decided to watch the Today Show with Katie Colick, and she had a thing about how to put the Spock back into your marriage. In fact, our sex life had become so bad that my wife was calling me labor. But the one time I decided to come home, and she was there looking all prim and proper. She had this nice robe on, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought I'd give her a gift, so I bought a little kettle. I remember the name of it now. I used to call it that tea thing. But she stood there, and she said, "Do you trust me?" I said, "Yeah, I mean, I loves her a lot." So she let her robe fall open, and then she just huggies me all night. And then she gave me a cowboy hat because she wanted me to play Tex. And then we decided afterwards that she would tie me up, and I would be kind of like a mummy. But then I was worried, because I was worried it was going to be spermanent, but I'm glad it wasn't. Thankfully, we got out of that, and we had a great life. We decided to go down to Argentina and visit the Pampers. And our lives have been great ever since. Thank you, Katie Colick.
All right. Contestant number 4 is Daft Pun.
Oh, so when I was younger, the pornography I used to enjoy was mostly based on women in uniform that were getting, drenched so that you could see through. I really loved a wet nurse. And a lot of people don't like genitals, but I think private's cool. So remember November 9th, 2016? That was a real terrible Tuesday. I always forget what my favorite fruit is. Oh, pear. That's it. If I'm gonna hire someone to raise my child, I want them to be kind of like funny shaped. Medulla oblong, gotta be oblong. I was in a club that Indiana Jones showed up to, but it was so late I wanted to go home, so I had to decide door or explorer. Door or the explorer. Anyway, sorry, he wasn't an explorer, he was a Canadian police guard. Monty, sorry. The actor Daniel from the Phantom Thread? I know he reads the scripts, but does Daniel Day care about the scripts? I think that might be. Oh yeah, I noticed in all of these Zooms that I'm getting a little big. I'm becoming a little bit of a Teletubby. But it's happening to everyone, so that's fine. Oh, time's up. Thank you.
All right, just a reminder, folks, the topics are either or: parents, parenting our babies, and our 5th contestant is the other pun.
They see me strolling. There's something about parents and when someone becomes a mother that they always want their kids to use proper grammar and they hate contractions. I don't get it. My sister and I, like, sometimes we get along, sometimes we don't, and we know our limits. Early on, it came to a point where we just had to split. I'm a twin. I like to, she makes actually tweets, puns about trees a lot. It's really cute, and I like to organize them. So I like to pair and tweet her conifer references. And not only trees, she's very big into bugs. She's not, but she's very big into bugs. And she even does it by down to the genus and everything. There's actually a species of upper babies. Upper baby. Talking about upper babies, there was a whole thing she did with the ocean. There was a whole C-section. It was amazing. And my dad grounded me, so I have to go, that motherfucker.
All right. All right. And our final contestant, another pun bites the dust.
So I was watching the news. the other day, and there was a story about Matt Damon's wife, and she had an incident in the kitchen with the oven, and it turned out she was pregnant. She had a born in the oven. I used to look after kids, and in our room we had a chair which had pictures of one of the characters of Dirty Dancing on it. That's right, I was a babysitter. When I made a crib, and I made sure I painted pictures of Dwayne Johnson all over it. That's right, I was always rocking the baby. Rock. And I went in one day and I saw the baby was there, and he was in his little cage, he was doing some writing. It was a play pen. My wife is always she's always saying, "Oh, I'm brilliant at breastfeeding. No one's better at breastfeeding than me. No one's better than me." I was like, "All right, don't milk it." What else have I got? When I used to look after kids, they always used to say, "You're a great babysitter because you give us ice lollies." I said, "Oh, that's fab. I'm a fab babysitter." I used to change the nappies, and it always smelt to me. It always smelt a bit like how did it smell? It used to smell a bit like a dead cat, or a diaper. Oh, dreadful. And that's all I've got.
All right. Great round, guys. Well, great first round. Audience will vote by number, and 3 will go to the semifinals. I'll say, audience, your options are: number 1, Punce DeLeon. Number 2, Lexi Kahn. Number 3, the Quip Monk. Number 4, it's Daft Pun, right? Number 5, the other pun. And number 6, another pun bites the dust. Vote for 3 this time around. Let's do some dancing. Lucy goes to the semis. Vote for 3. Guys, 5 seconds. All right. So on to the semifinal rounds, and no particular order are Lexi Kahn, the Quip Monk, and Daft Pun. On to the next round, guys. All the way around. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. I want to bring on for the next preliminary round. He is a winner of Can You Beat a Dome Champ? Tim Punny. Hey, Timmy, welcome, buddy. Our second contestant is a national champ from Malaysia. He's punning from Kuala Lumpur, the Pirate of Punzance. The next contestant, he's punning from Canberra, Australia, and Australian champ, Sir Arthur Pundragon. Oh, welcome, buddy. Our next contestant is a one-time Dome champ, Insta Grammar. And our next contestant, he was in the winner's circles for the first time last month. Give it up, Hot Cross Puns. And our final contestant of the second preliminary round, he is an 11-time champ. He started with the Punderdome in 2011, left the city in 2012. He's back last year. He's picked up 4 wins in the last 6 months. Give it up, the Pink Punther. All right, guys, in this preliminary round, we've got 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. The topic is big cities. Big cities. And I want to bring on Lexi Kahn at this point. Lexi Kahn. Lexi, come on down. Lexi, I'm so happy that she's going to do our PPPP, a previous prepared Punderdome pontification. Now, since it's so close to Valentine's Day, I thought that I'd have our resident dating expert, which she is, Lexi Kahn, aka Erica Etten, share with us her PPPP. When not punning, Erica runs the business A Little Nudge, where she helps people with all aspects of online dating. If you're struggling with dating, she's the lady to see. And now for her PPPP. Nice rhyme. Very good. Erica.
Okay, clean out your ears. It's coming fast. Fancy to meet you. Salami tell ya to stake my ground. I wanted a boyfriend, so I went where there's a shawarma guys. Tender. Now, I don't know the medium well, but most just want T-bone. Like reciting poultry, they say, nice rack. Ugh, baby, back off and wag you tongue elsewhere, since venison decency, okay. And then I meet Chuck. Prime choice, chorizo, okay. Loser or wiener, he looks like John Hamm, only butcher. Oh, I'm chicking you out, sirloin up right here. We move fast, brisk it all, and buy a house. He hands me turkey. Ooh, it's move-in ready. Burger alarm installed. Veal nice. That's rare. But things got sloppy, jokes aside. I never sausage a temper. The worst. Oh, we fight. And do we? Why? Pork K? He's a bore. All day he smokes hashish to Bob, his friend, or was it Stu, told me. I guess pot roast to the occasion because he's bacon. And he's kind of jerky. He ribs me for not going barefoot. I'm prosciutto. Should he even care what I wear below knee? I utterly thought we were equalizing things. He was going to be my Kobe. And then he yelled a barbecue for me to leave. Or should I stay? I take stock. I fill a cup of yeses and a bolognese. And just like mutton, we're well done. Tartar. Bye, son. I'll beef Frank. I'm scared, but I guess I don't need a gyro. Turducken right I don't, because in life I am game too. Rabbit by the horns, goat for broke, lamb on my feet, because praise the Lord, I am stroganoff on my own.
All right. Lexi Kahn, thank you. Great. All right, guys. So we're going to bring up each of you. You get 90 seconds. Again, the topic is big cities. And we're going to start with the Pirate of Punzance. The Pirate of Punzance. Audio's off, buddy. Audio. Your audio's off.
Hello.
We're going to start it again. Start again, man.
Okay. Hello. I am from Malaysia. Our capital city is pretty much a zoo. It is a Kuala Lumpur. The most electrical city in the world is Washington, D.C., as opposed to Washington, A.C. Misplaced angels. You can find them in Los Angeles. I have a fetish for soft drinks, if you know that. I like to bang Coke. And these are really hard. I'm sorry that I came in a bit late. So Fred, I would like to apologize for annoying you just now. That is all my time. Oh, I will concede the rest of my time. I hope I struck a chord with some of you guys.
All right, buddy. Okay. All right, big cities is the topic. The contestant number 2 is Sir Arthur Pundragon.
Hello. Yes. Well, I've actually got a pet marsupial living in Australia that helps me with oil lights, filling them up. So it's my koala lamp pour. And sometimes I use my sewing machine to do it. So that's a singer pour. I went and I got some salami from a shop the other day, and it wasn't really very good. I think I need a new deli. And I went to the zoo the other day, and a panda has a new boyfriend. It's their Beijing. I do like to visit different cities, though. I like to roam. Did you hear that? Because he lives in New York, I understand that the composer of Hamilton is quite cold at the moment. So he's a Berlin. my wife, and she's got a new vehicle, and you should really see that chick car go. And I feel sorry for using chick as a horrible word to use, but I had to make the pun. And I just realized that I forgot the last one I was going to do. So I'm going to say, that's me.
All right, buddy. The next contestant is contestant number 3 is Tim Honey.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? So I was just thinking about how I was in Massachusetts a couple years ago with a few friends, and one of them just kept telling me what to do. It was so annoying. So I finally said, hey, stop bossing me around, you know? Sorry about that. I had to get that off my chest. This same friend actually said he would go to Broadway and watch The Lion King. And I said, and why see that when you can go see Hamilton? I mean, don't you think that's a better thing to see? Another time when I was in New York, actually, I didn't go alone. You know, I went with 2 friends, Brooke, Lynn, and that was fun. And then we both decided to, you know, take a trip out of the country the next year. And we decided to go to France. And one of my friends, Brooke, she was like, is the apple the official fruit for France? I said, no, but Paris. So that was that. Ooh, I have this crazy story. I landed in California for the first time last year. And, you know, I went with my little brother and I was walking around the airport. His name is Angeles, by the way. I was walking around the airport and I couldn't find him. Guys, I lost Angeles. But then I wound up finding him, and then we said, well, let's not be in LA. Let's go elsewhere. And we went to a beach, and I saw a waffle on the beach, and it was kind of cool. It was like a San Diego, you know? So yeah.
Our next punter is Hot Cross Puns number 4.
Okay. I always wonder why people want so many daughters. Like, you're fine with just 2 sons. I'm looking for a new job. I'm hoping to find some new work soon. I'd really love to move to Europe, but I'll probably not be successful at that. Who knows? You know what? I heard that this city has the best vegetables in Europe. It's Brussels. Brussels is known for their vegetables. I fell down and scraped my arm the other day, and some guy gave me a Band-Aid. He said, see, that'll do you. That's all you need. The best place to have potatoes in the United States, it's Nashville. I'm really doubling my efforts trying to do well in this. I really prefer the older version of Dora the Explorer. You know, she didn't have any like extra human characters. It was Sans Diego. People who aren't Eminem's fans get really confused by some of their songs. They're like, who's Stan? Who's Stan? Recently I've been trying to date older guys. I'm trying to bag dads. And in Russia, the cows, then the dairy moves so slowly that like plants grow on them. They're moss cows. And I love Korean music because it has so much soul to it.
Right. Our next contestant, the Pink Punther.
So I'm from Ohio, so trust me, these are big cities. But when you want to move stuff around Ohio, how could you do it? Could you put your coal, bus it to bus your coal around? If you're in Ohio, you're going to want to do bad things. And I'll say, sin, attaboy. You're going to want to take an axe and hit the ground really hard. You're going to want to cleave land. If someone's in Japan offering you pot, take a toke, yo. which part of NYC is actually the like a heaven kind of place for Scottish people? Which is the Edinburgh? People think New York's big. New York City bitty. Am I late on the LA jokes? I don't know. I like to do puns without monks, San Franciscans. Whenever I go to China on the beach, I always step on a jellyfish or something. It's like I got a Bay jinx against me. You know that actress Gibson, infamous Braveheart actor? Where was Mel born? No, you can tell me about him. I can bear it. I was thinking about all the girlfriends I've had, because I've had plenty, and I was like, oh, Betty, that was one chick ago. I was trying to show archaeologist Jones where the fruit was. I had to show Indy and Apple is right here. People in Greenland say Norway isn't north of the Arctic Circle. Oslo to the ground. I'm really into mysteries. I stalk Holmes novels. Thank you.
All right, all right. And our final contestant for the round, Insta Grammar.
So I heard the Pink Punther's from Ohio. Akron, hardly believe it. Also, you may have met my twin. When we were being delivered, the doctor looked in and saw a toe peek out. Topeka. If you are going to Valentine's Day and you think a pair is better than being alone, and you feel like your heart forwards too much, don't worry. I see someone husky in Berlin coming down the road. Oh wait, no, that's Moscow. It was Dubaius as he was approaching. So I can go with this one, I guess. Orlando, another bow for Valentine's Day. Be careful when, I know a lot of small businesses are closing. If you go out for a drink after this, be careful. You might if you sit down, if a bar sell on you, then you might, be out of a seat. I went to Spain, and when I was there, I heard some mad riddles. I had lunch the other day, and I was feeling a little peckish, so I add this a baba ganoush to my order. I hope that my love is watching right now. I love it when my bae roots for me. I was trying to harmonize with my sister the other day. I sang low and she Shanghai pitches. But together we sing a poorly. The other day I was in California and I didn't know where I was, and I saw this beautiful person walk by, and I was like, oh no, now I'm lost and jealous. My friend put out her own album, and she made her own city state around her own album. We call it Indianapolis.
All right. Great round, guys. All right, who will go on to the semifinal round? Again, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, be aware of the number, as we vote by number. Number one, is it Pirate of Penzance? Number two, Sir Arthur Pundragon. No, number three, Tim Punny. Number four, Hot Cross Puns. Number five, the Pink Punther. Our number six, Insta Grammar. Vote for three, folks. Vote for three. Let's see some dancing. We vote for three. Up the voting now. Okay, let's we'll announce now what three will go to the semifinals, and they are in no any order of significant order at all. They are Hot Cross Puns, the Pink the Pink Punther, and Insta Grammar. Good round, guys, all the way around, guys. Good round, everybody. Okay, all right, I want to bring on the stage now, who's been off stage, the Punder Woman. Punder Woman, come on down, if you will, please. Punder Woman. All right, very good. Punder Woman.
Hi.
I have some questions for you. First of all, have you had approximately 30 minutes to prep on your topic? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Have you used any assistance at all? Any human assistance, digital assistance? Nothing whatsoever. Very good. How confident are you now that you can take on a Dome Champ where they have no prep at all?
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it. All right. I want to bring on the Dome Champs that are willing to give it a shot. Come on down, Dome Champs, and you get to pick the one you want to go up against. Who we got there? Oh, okay. Let's see. Interesting. Is that it? All right. Oh, all right. Now, okay, Punter Woman. So I want you to be aware of what you got here. I think it's only fair that I give you a little background on each of these people.
Please
the
do.
Pink Punther, 11 wins, Dome wins. The other Pun, 1 Dome win. Punce DeLeon, 1 Dome win. Hot Cross Puns, 1 Dome win. That was last month. Insta Grammar, 1 Dome win. And finally, let's see who I have here. Oh yes, I have Daft Pun with 19 Dome wins, number 3 on the all-time leaderboard. Now, Punder Woman, who do you want to go up against on a one-on-one pun off?
Oh man. Well, let me just say this, Fred. I have always competed against men, so I think it's time for the ladies. So I think I'm gonna go with Hot Cross Puns.
Hot Cross Puns it is. All right.
I like that name. I do like that.
you.
I used to be Puns of Steel, and now I'm Puns. So
Hot Cross Puns. Now, just to be clear, Hot Cross Puns, you have no idea what the topic is, correct?
No idea.
2 minutes on it. We'll go back and forth. Whoever starts, the other person will finish. 2 minutes on the topic of wild animals. Let's go.
Okay. Hot Cross Puns, it's important for you to know that I'm not a cheetah.
I'm gonna tiger do my best here, but who knows how well we'll do.
Oh, that's good. You know, when it comes to puns, there's good versus eagle.
You know what? I don't think either of us should use any foul language. It's not cool.
Right. Fred, do I get some kind of seal of approval on this, or?
As long as you're not getting help from your significant otter.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, my moose is frozen. There we go.
That would be pretty cray fishy if, you know, you were using technology there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can only bear so much during quarantine.
Wait, maybe we should pause.
Yeah, there we go. I think you and I are cut from the same sloth.
I like that one. I'm having a doggone good time.
Yeah. Fred, is it okay if I crocodile in instead?
Can we take a break? I need to wolf down my dinner.
I think this back and forth is the monkey to success.
Yes. I don't know, but I think I'm starting to feel eel.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe somebody elk should go?
Yeah, I'm afraid you're robbing me of a win here.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do have my Badger Honor t-shirt.
That's a good one. I like that. I think you're very talented.
And I think you have some koala tea puns.
I'm just winging it.
Wolf, if somebody would have told me this category, I could have dressed better.
You know what? I think you should be a part of the next main event.
All right, guys.
Good job, Wonder Woman.
That's the long way around. All right. Now, just to be clear, ladies and gentlemen, the past round we voted for 3. This round we vote for 1. Who wins? Can you beat the Dome Champ, the challenger, Punder Woman, or the Dome Champ? Hot Cross Puns voted up. Number 1, Punder Woman. Number 2, Hot Cross Puns.
Either way, it's a win.
But yes, that was so much fun.
That was fun, girl. Find me on Instagram.
I followed you on Twitter.
Oh, good. I follow you. Savage. Here, this is for you. You really rose to the occasion.
Yoda best.
All right, wrap it up, 5 seconds. All right, the winner of Can You Be the Dome Champ is, let's get a little, how about a little drum roll for this one? This is really important. So if we get a drum roll, pun turn. The numbers were so close that I took the liberty of executive privilege, and we're calling it a tie, both win.
Oh, wow!
Yay!
Love it.
Oh,
Great
that
job.
was so close.
Tie and tiger.
Okay, very good. Now, so you each get your choice. Punder Woman, because you're the challenger, let's see that first prize we got up. Very good. You want the towels. All of me loves all of you. You are the bee's knees. I love you from my head to my tomatoes.
To my
do you
toes.
want to keep that? Or do you want to go with door number 2, which is unseen to you now? Do you want to stay with the dish towels? Or do you want to go with door number 2?
Are they both prizes or is it competing more?
No, they're both prizes.
Oh, well.
But if you go with door number 2, then Hot Cross Puns will get the dish towels.
Not a bad thing.
Well, I'm sorry, but you had me at I love you from my head to my toes. So I'm going to have to go with the dish towels.
You got them, Punder Woman and Hot Cross Puns. Very good. You won the Punderdome card game.
Woo! Thanks.
Have you heard of it before? Okay, very good.
I may be familiar.
Great job, both you guys. Excellent. All right. We'll send you the prizes. Thanks for participating. Wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, guys, now we're going to go to the semifinals of Dome number 120. Let's bring on the contestants. Insta Grammar.
Woohoo!
The Pink Punther. Hot Cross Puns. Daft Pun. The Quip Monk. And Lexi Kahn. And let's bring on the Insta Grammar as well. I'm sorry, the other pun, bring on other pun. She's going to do our parody. All right, guys, but you've got 2 minutes on the clock. The topic for the semifinal round is going to school and school supplies. Going to school and school supplies, both topics. Enjoy. All right, the other pun, what are we going to do?
Killing me softly.
Oh my God, and how many, you've been doing this since 2015?
Yes.
Wonderful, wow.
So,
such a pleasure
yeah.
to have you and Insta Grammar. You've got the show.
Oh, thank you. Numbing my pain, numbing my brain with these zingers, cringing a laugh with these words, killing me softly with these puns, killing me softly with these puns, getting a good laugh with these words, killing me softly with these puns. We celebrate the good pun in competition style. And so I came to see them, to listen for a while. And all these girls and boys, pun boys, you think they'll realize it's numbing my brain with these zingers, cringing a laugh with these words, killing me softly with these puns, killing me softly with these puns getting a good laugh, with these words killing me softly, with these puns. Am I all flushed with fever, or laughing from the sound of hasty, playful nonsense as they read each one out loud? The timer said to finish, but they just kept right on, numbing my brain with these zingers, cringing a laugh with these words, killing me softly with these puns, killing me softly with these puns, getting a good laugh with these words, killing me softly with these puns.
Beautiful. Thank you, the other pun. Beautiful. All right, you guys, now you recall that in the preliminary rounds, we got 90 seconds for your stand-up pun routine. In the semifinals, we're going to give you the full 2 minutes, but sometimes less is more. You don't have to take the full 2 minutes, but the 2 minutes is yours if you'd like it. Let's start off with the first pun contestant in the semifinal round, hot cross puns, 2 minutes on the clock. And the topic is going to school and school supplies.
I'm really grateful because I'm a teacher and this is my primary job. So I'm really excited for this round. I really love my pupils. They're very bright. School officially started a couple months ago and we've been learning online. I put all of my papers on top of a certain table. It's my desktop. Paper, online learning has become a staple of my job. My mom is actually a school bus driver. That's her career. And she's also a really good dancer. She knows how to bust a move. One time when I was in jail, I used to like to look out the window of my prison pen. It was the pencil. I'd look out the window. Tonight, I'm really hoping to master the competition, even though some of my puns are pretty elementary. I went and visited a ton of different colleges before I decided where to go. Some places I even went more than once. I did 2 tours of colleges to find out where I like to go. One time I was disqualified from a race because I got an early head start. It's a type of school. You know what place has the best high schools? Colorado. And yeah, I think that I've got a lot of class, and I'm pretty proud of where I am right now, so I'm gonna leave it with 15 seconds to go. Thanks.
All right. Contestant number 2 is Daft Pun.
Thank you. I watch a lot of Monday night reality shows, so you could say I have my bachelor degree. When it comes to the argument as to whether we should farm with automatic, electronic, gas-powered things or horses, I am pro-tractor. How old is that rapper T.I.? 84 or so at this point? When I proposed to my GF, I plan to use to have 3 engagement rings, a 3-ring binder. Back in the day, I wish I had the smooth moves I have now. I wish I had that social stud ease, or like that character in The Office, gym class. Back in the day before they invented cloth, people just had to, grab stuff from the ocean and wear it. They had to wear algae bras. And then later back in the day, when they were sending telegrams, you had to pay per letter, but you would get a free period. I used to live in California and I missed the long lines. You could say I have Cal Q lust. when I'm eating ramen and it gets real sloppy, I like to wear a noodle bib. Do you guys ever frequent the website that gives you all the details about different DJs, Wikipedia? That's all I have, I think. Thank you.
All right. Our next contestant, the Quipmunk. 2 minutes on the clock.
First of all, to everyone who's made it this far, congratulations. I got to say, it's great. I was home and I have a flower bed and I raised some vegetables out back, but I couldn't do it alone. So I called my kindergarten with me. But my grandma, she just couldn't do it. I mean, she came from a long way away. She crossed over this huge bridge. I mean, this bridge was Spanish. I tell you, but I had about 10 relatives there and I started ordering them around and then they all turned their backs on me. I mean, the 10 shuns that I got was just horrible. But I decided to put my money where my math is. I tell you, I had some money because I won big on that Howie Mandel game show, Trigonometry. And I also, when I was out in California the first time, I met that while I was there, they had special guest star was Tori Spelling. But I know a lot about game shows because the guy from Let's Make a Deal, I watched him all the time. I loved to study hall. But I kind of finagled someone into helping with the garden. I kind of rustled her into it, and someone said, "Hey, if you trap her, keep her." I think I'll stop there. By the way, I'll calculate her.
All right, man. All right, just to remind everybody, our topic is going to school and school supplies. And contestant number 4 is Insta Grammar.
All right, so I went to my doctor. She asked me when I last menstruated, and I said, to be honest, I'm not marking periods. I find when you put milk into yogurt, it's very culturally responsive. They say Jesus was a great teacher because he was also a carpenter, so very into scaffolding. I'm gonna get to school no matter what. It's drive or bust. I'm more into doing and less in plans. I say, so I like how on websites when you go to see adult videos they mark it by category. I really like a graphic organizer. I didn't use a pencil. I used a pen, but even with a pencil, I'm a sharp punter. And I also I'm not interested in starting any fires, but I do have a highlighter here. I don't know. I got a bunch of tattoos with my friends, and we call ourselves the Backpack. When Watson asked Sherlock where his son was going, he said, "It's elementary, Watson," to school. When someone helps me park my car, I call that peer rear view. I opened the window the other day and I felt very chilly. I wasn't a fan of the first draft. I can't even read what I wrote here. When a proctor gives a test, I don't like the feeling when they stand, hard eyes while you're taking the test. Why be monogamous when you can have multiple choice? When my doctor asked me how tall I was, it was a short response. My baby has very strong legs, and sometimes very soft legs. It's quadratic formula. So her quads are quadratic formula. Whenever I have to get on the phone, call the cue the loss of the connection. Okay, sorry, I ran out of time.
Finish your point.
Okay. When I couldn't hold it in, so I had to take an IP class.
All right. Contestant number 5, the Pink Punther.
Gee, I'm a tree fan, but I don't have any tree puns, so I don't know why I said that. I'm really, when I look at my notebook here, I'm losing my confidence. I'm in a real downward spiral bound. guy. I don't know about you guys. When I think about the paper I used in my education, college ruled. When I was taken to school by a guy, he was a real pervert. They called him a bus dive in. I went to a party and drank 3 whole punch bowls. That my music teacher, she would have kids play that like weird flute thing. This one girl, she would always record her, but then they wouldn't let us practice all our instruments. They banned practice. So I got into theater. Technically, I was in there. The leader of the school, the second in command, he actually went to like hookers and he gambled. He did drugs. He was a vice principal. That made sense. I'd like to tell you my number 2 pencil joke, which is that I was led to tell you a pencil joke, and I actually learned to be lazy. We had a special class about being lazy and just lying around, language arts. We also had a class about educating on the history of soda, carbonation, phys ed. That's what we did there. Let's see. I actually had a heart attack because I couldn't handle the 3 R's, reading, writing, or arrhythmia. And the last breakup was really hard, and afterward I was like, that is my final ex. Am I going to go back to that woman? I don't know. When I want to think about my favorite Jeff Bridges scenes, I scan Tron to test if Jeff Bridges was great, and he was. Thank you.
All right. And the final contestant of the semifinal round, bill number 120, is Lexi Kahn.
Does anyone else break out in hives when someone just calls them randomly instead of texts? Yeah, I get the call itch. Just saying. So I'm in the rare few who actually likes getting needles. We call ourselves the IV League. I just want to tell you, I have a lot of strong opinions about things. Definitely about 80s music. I think Madonna, 6, Prince, 10. Y'all feeling me here? Okay. When I go to a bar, I definitely can't drink before I play that game where you like throw projectiles because nobody wants a dart mouth. Just saying. Okay, other schools. I was thinking, I was food shopping the other day, and I was buying a big thing of frozen water to keep drinks cold, and I thought this would be a really good opportunity for sponsorship. Why don't they brand ice? I know you all want to be Fred, but he doesn't want to be you. I don't know. And why? You okay over there? Okay, then switching topics a little bit. You know how I'm in the IV League. I also go to these like groups of like, things that used to be in person for people who love fruit that goes on trees and cotton tops. I went to the Pear and T-shirt conference. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that that's something I do every year. I also went to the dentist recently, and I needed to get my wisdom teeth pulled, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, give me some Esther, please." Last thing, remember when Carrie Strug had the ankle issue in the I'm aging myself now, in the Olympics? Well, she said what happened, and she's like, it was a spring break. Thank you.
All right, great round, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, we're going to vote for 2 that go to the finals. Vote for 2, please. As you're voting for number 1 is Hot Cross Puns. Number 2 is Daft Pun. Number 3, The Quipmunk. Number 4 is Insta Grammar. Number 5, the Pink Punther. And number 6, Lexi Kahn. All right, guys, a little dancing. We're going to vote for 2 that go to the final. 5 seconds left. All right, we'll wrap it up. All right, so on to the final, if you will. Let's turn this off. Under the finals goes for, we've got a tie, and we've got one individual going for sure. So the Pink Punther, you go on. We've got a clap off, if you will, between Lexi Kahn and Hot Cross Puns. So let's renumber them, Gabe, if we could. Lexi Kahn, give her a number 2, if you would. Lexi Kahn's got a number 2.
Gotta get the puppy back.
Oh, I'll get mine then.
Oh, okay.
You can label Lexi Kahn number 2, Gabe. Label her number.
You're really voting for the cuter
Let's
dog.
vote. Who's going to go with Pink Punther? Do we go with number 1? Sponsor number 2, Lexi Kahn. Let's vote it up.
No. Oh, the host stopped my video. I'm here.
My number 1.
No, it's me.
Don't vote for me.
Switch them out.
Oh no.
Fred.
Well, at least we know I'm not winning for my looks. I'm not winning for my looks, so. The puppy dome.
All right, wrap it up in 5 seconds.
I'm number 1.
All right. A little confusing here, but whatever. The winner of the clap-off is Hot Cross Puns. Very close, guys.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much, Lexi. Thank you, Hot Cross Puns. Versus the Pink Punther in the final. Let's not label them both number 1, guys. I would give them one of them number 2. A little confusion up in the backstage area, I think. That's one we got. Very good. Thank you. Very, very good. With the final 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. Ready? Now, let me explain to the studio audience and the audience at home. There's no prep time for the final. It's just a one-on-one pun-off. And the topic is countries of the world. Countries of the world. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's do it.
There's no way I can mess this one up.
You gotta check out some of the great puns I have.
I wanted to go first. I should have said, you go, Slavia.
I'm hoping to gain some capital from this this competition, but no luck yet.
Punderdome's a great community. I've made a lot of friends here.
I don't want to rush into making new friends, but I'll try my best.
You're doing so well. I feel like this whole time I'll strail behind you.
You know who taught me how to punt so well? My friend Chad.
Can you repeat that one for me?
If Lexi and I were both in the final round, we could say a Taiwan.
Yeah, how much? I tried to figure out the weight of a hot girl over the internet. How much does a Zoom babe weigh?
Last time I went to the bar, I drank a ton of beers, a decade's worth of beers, and down to the last drop, I licked 10 steins.
These electric car hippies, they don't want us to be relying on fossil fuels. They're mad at gas cars.
Yeah, that is really a big problem with the gas cars. Like, who knows what's going to happen with those?
Wait, you're taking us to the Middle East? Oh man!
I know. I ran with that one. I just tried my best.
The other people were complaining about not enough women in here, and I'm like, yeah, men suck.
I feel like I'm stuck between Iraq and a hard place.
I'm hoping that I can find some new zeal and continue.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, good way to end it. Very good. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to vote for one that wins. Dome number 120 is at number 1, the Pink Punther, or number 2, Hot Cross Puns. Let's do some dancing and vote it up. right, guys. The winner of dome number 120 is, she finds herself in the winner's circle the second month in a row, Hot Cross Pun. Hot Cross Puns, you get victory number 2. The Pink Punther, you're in the winner's circle for the 12th time. Excellent job, both of you. So Hot Cross Puns, let's just real quickly, what's your thought on 2 in a row in the winner's circle, 2 months in a row?
Wow, like, can dreams come true 2 months in a row? This is crazy. Like, 2021's already pretty lucky for me. I don't want to jinx it, but it's going pretty well.
I think so. Very good. Well, congratulations. And the Pink Punther, number 12 for you, buddy. Number 12 in the winner's circle. Your thoughts?
I am very excited to be here at all. And even if I had been out in the first round, it's a good time. It's a nice break from the day-to-day of this crazy world.
Well, congratulations to you both. And now, of course, you get a prize. So let's look. We're going to start with the winner, Hot Cross Puns. All right, there we go. You have, if you'd like to take it, 2 mugs. Don't go baking my hearts. And I couldn't if I fried. You want the mugs, or you want behind what's door number 2?
You know what? I love the mugs, but as a teacher, I get mugs for every single holiday. So I'm going to pick something behind door number 2.
All right. Very good. You behind door number 2 is, you've got, okay, Punderdome. Are you game? All right, right here. Are you game? That t-shirt, or you get your option. If you don't like, are you game? There's another shirt we have for you. Yes, the Punderdome card game. You can choose that. Or if you like neither of those, you have your option of choosing. There we go. The Puntern designed this shirt. Very good. Puns out, suns out, puns out. Interesting enough, Punder Woman wore that shirt. All right. So what shirt do you want to go with?
I'm going to go with the Are You Game?
Are You Game? All right. You got it.
That's
you
the
got
shirt for me.
Now, you have your option. Pink Punther, do you want to go with the shirt, or do you want to go with behind door number 3?
Oh, there's a third one. Okay. I am also a teacher, and I also have a ton of mugs. So I will go with door number 3.
Now, door number 2 is, okay, just to be clear, door number 2 is the
Mug.
shirt.
I want that mug.
Okay, you got it, but you're kind of a big deal, aren't you, buddy?
That mug I'll take.
You got it, brother. All right. You got it. All right. Congratulations. Great round. A few things. We'll wrap it up. Next virtual domes. Wow. Our Thursday, March 4th, and then Wednesday, April 7th. Those of you that are domers, please know from now on, beginning in April, we're going to be the first Wednesday of the month. Okay. We switch from Thursdays to Wednesdays. So March 4th, Thursday, March 4th, and Wednesday, April 7th for the next 2 domes. If you want to participate in the virtual dome, just win a pun contest. We had 4 winners that played, or successfully won, and they were in the initial competition. They did real well with. All right. Okay, so you want to participate, again, visit Virtual Punderdome, win a pun contest on facebook.com/Punderdome. We run the pun contest for the first 3 Tuesdays after the Punderdome. So we'll run it for next Tuesday, and the following Tuesday, and the following Tuesday, all right? So enter those contests and win you a spot on the Virtual Dome and get a chance to pun it up with the champs. All right, next slide, please. This is the type of thing that our game is about. We'll give you 2 prompts, and then you'll pun, and people will vote. And if you win, you know where you end up in the virtual dome. All right. Next slide, please. We're always in search of kid punters, celebrity punters. If you are a celebrity punter, just like we had 2 tonight, amazing job, guys. If you're a celebrity punter on Twitter, we want to hear from you. Show us why you're a celebrity punter. We've got a spot for you. We're also looking for pun champs from around the globe. If you want to contact us on facebook.com/Punderdome or on Messenger right there. Anyway, guys, we hope you have a good month, safe month. Stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you on March 4th. Hey, out.